which frees our mind of all emotional shackles and temptations and guides us towards enlightenment and peace. Himali Spiritual Center is the gateway to liberation from pain, misery and suffering. Here, through religion, meditation, yoga, worship and gem therapy, all troubles are treated. Himali Spiritual Center, 718-887-2.
Namaste and welcome once again. I'm here with ITV's another live program, your host Sherry, yes, and with my favorite person. Before we start the program, I have a million thoughts in my mind. I have so many questions. You also request, definitely we want to bring those questions in the program. But this life is so moving on. We are full of problems with kids, problem with our health, problem with our business and so much more. So why don't this program, definitely this program gives you an opportunity to speak to the person whom I call my mentor, because she's there to guide you, and for her the God is the supreme power. She always believes in that. So who is she? You all know that she is Himali ji from Himali Spiritual Center. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Thank you Himali ji. We are so good, and every time it's so good to see you.
It's really
a blessing.
Happy to be here, and the love and the care that I get from everybody, the viewers, is something unexplainable. I feel that if I can change at least one person's life in this lifetime of mine, I will feel I did my duty.
But to be very honest, I truly believe that there are countless people whom you have changed personally, because they believed in you, they believed in God, and their life is being on a much better way, Himali.
Thank you. This is a journey like we discussed.
That's
and
right.
I hope I continue to change people's life for better so they could be happy.
Himali ji, when we talk about change, these days, the career, business, profession, is their people's finance is a major concern. That आगे क्या करेंगे, पैसा कैसे आएगा, how to sustain, how to move on, or how to continue with the business on the level we start in the beginning. So people are facing problems with their business. Why? Like we were discussing, कितने सारे stores हैं बड़े-बड़े, they've been shutting down.
Well, first, as we know, we talked about the Shani change ho raha hai. So today Shani changed.
Yes,
finally. Saturn
right.
has changed, and it has.
किन को affect करेगा? Please एक बारी बता दीजिए.
It affects Sagittarius. If your moon is on Sagittarius, not the sign Sagittarius. Now in Vedic astrology is the time of birth and the place of birth that
Ji.
makes. It's not the Western astrology that we divide everybody into 12 groups.
Right.
So Sagittarius, Capricorn and
Ji.
Aquarius. So
Okay.
it's affecting them in a slow, negative way. I will say that it slows all their progress, it will delay for them. So unki Shani Sat Sati Shuru was Saturn for 7.5 years. And also for Libra, if your moon is in Libra, you're in a 2.5 years, we call Daya, you're in that period right now. So it will affect a lot of people with health, it will affect a lot of people financially, it will affect a lot of people with business-wise. So if you are thinking of opening up a new business that we were talking, how do these big business, shut down, and how do those, the internet has taken over, but yet some of them are still there. And will they come back? Yes, I feel like yes, people will, after a while, some people will start going. Obviously, we're going to have 50-50 divided. Some people will love the internet shopping, and some people, yes, they even till today, they love to go and see what they want to buy and love to go shopping physically themselves. So I feel like as we talked, the timing and the murat means the time a person opened up a business in a certain place is like very good. You cannot change that. That business will be staying there no matter what. And there are certain dates that we see that they open business, they are slowly, yes, going out of business.
But if we talk about these Western countries, don't you think that I don't think
They
that
don't believe in
they
it,
look for
but-
this certain period of time
But
to
you
open
see,
up a
in
business.
our India, they do. In India,
Yes,
we
definitely.
definitely look at the time when we should open the business and what we should, good time and what is a good place to open the business.
Right.
And you realize whoever did all this, and with the blessing of their guru and blessing of Bhagwan, whatever they opened up, they still opened.
Yes.
Even if it's a little place, they're still successful, still happy.
You're right. Yeah.
So in America, they said they don't believe in it. Yes, they don't. So you realize how many big, huge department stores are, closing down, shutting down, and they're going into website, internet, and these little ones that's been open forever and they stay open.
That's right. So
There's
it's
a
very
discount
important.
store
Right.
that I know has been open for 40 years and is still open, happening.
That's right. I've seen a lot of them, and we still love to go to those places.
Yeah, so there are little mums and pup stores are still there open. A lot of you'll be surprised, Sherry. You think like oh no, the people here, Americans, they don't look at the timing. Who are Americans? Americans are us. So there are certain people from different cultures. They believe in bad eye, evil eye, and the time and where you should open. Is it a good location? I do get a lot of American people, or I would say different ethnic people, do ask me, "Oh, Himali ji, look at my stars. Is it good for me to open up this business?" And they're not Indian at all. So
Wow.
a lot of people do believe in it. Yes.
That's great. Let's take the call. Namaste and welcome to ITV Live. Who's this?
Hello, Himali ji. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Who's calling?
My name is Raya.
Hi, Raya.
Actually, I have a question regarding my husband,
Yes, go ahead. What's your husband's name?
Manoj.
Okay.
Date of birth is June 24th, 1966.
And where was he born?
New Delhi.
And what would you like to ask about him?
About his health.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you were going to ask me anything, after that I would have told you, you have to see his health. He's been having health problem. And it's been like 4 years, but since last year, little bit is astrologically, I will say about 20 to 30% is astrologically, meaning it's little bad time he's having, but 70%, I feel he is some kind of negativity is on him and some kind of evil eye is on him that is causing him to have health problem. You realize for the last almost 3-4 years, mostly now for the last year and this year, like no matter what, he gets sick or he gets tired, he gets lack of energy, and sometimes he doesn't have strength to do things. And this is this is due to somebody did something to him, and this is why he's having health problem. And it's not, in the beginning you thought maybe, oh, he's just, and he doesn't say much, he's not a person to complain. And he's not a person to nag, but lately he's been feeling like that since, I will say more now, from last year, November, December, and going into whole month. You really need to take spiritual help for him. If you want, you can come and see me, or if you have any kind of, a spiritual person that you go to that could help you, go to them and get rid of this negative from him, and he will get better.
I see. Because he's having little toe issues and leg issues and all that.
I see all that. It's not a major, but there is something always happening to him. And this is due to somebody doing something to him. If he can get rid of it, he'll be fine.
Okay. All right.
So, if you live in New York, I think it's the best to meet Himali ji. If you think that you have any other spiritual person, you can contact them and get the help.
But there's no puja or anything where we can do.
Yeah, I want to see, because this is not a Veduk puja that I can tell you, or Navgraki puja karlo kuch. This is not a Veduk puja. This has to be done spiritually something. So I need to see his picture. When I see his picture, I will be able to tell what kind of negative thing is done to him, what kind of negative thing is on him, so that we can remove it. Because there are so many millions of type of things. It's like having an illness, you need to be diagnosed. So that when I see your husband's picture, or if he comes to me himself, I will be able to tell him what is happening and what he needs to do.
Oh, okay, because we live in Texas, so...
Oh, you live in Texas. So what you can do, you could call my office tomorrow, which is 718-887-2929. And then I'll tell you what I do. I do over the phone consultation. You will email me or text me a picture of your husband with his date of birth and place of birth. Then I will be able to see and tell you what exactly is happening and what we need to do for him.
Okay, all right.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Ria.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, that was, I think, very clear.
Yes, it's very clear.
Guidance from you. You never say, "ये पहन लो, ये कर लो, ऐसे कर लो, ऐसा हो जाएगा." You never say that.
I mean, if Ma tells me, obviously from my Guruji's blessing, that I could tell what's wrong with somebody or what it is, but it's definitely not astrological. Little bit, we always have. We were talking. We'll always have some natural effect happening to us, but 90% usually this is unnatural.
Hello, namaste. Welcome to the program. कौन बात कर रहे हैं? Who's this?
This is Bobby here. जय माता दी हिमाली जी.
जय माता दी Bobby जी.
और कैसे हैं आप? ठीक हैं?
I'm fine. How are you?
जय माता दी शेरी जी.
जय माता दी. कैसे हैं बॉबी जी?
हिमाली बहुत बढ़िया, थैंक यू. हिमाली जी आपसे एक क्वेश्चन पूछना था. I'm getting 3-4 proposals in the field of some business, like different fields. So I wanted your guidance कि मैं क्या choose करूँ. Like one is the construction business, second is the gas station, and the third is the garment business. So तीनों के अंदर I'm getting certain proposals from somebody. So what do you suggest?
The best number one for you is gas station, and garment आप side में कर लेना, but construction बिल्कुल नहीं करना. It's not for you. You do gas station is very good. और gas station के साथ कोई convenience store रख लेना, उसके साथ lotto and all of this one, you will do very well. So gas station.
Okay, but the construction doesn't suit, right?
No, you will have little difficulties in that, but definitely do the gas station is number one.
All right. Thank you so much, Himali ji.
You're welcome.
Himali ji, when we talk about difficulties, तो क्या problem? मतलब we
It's
don't
not
go
somebody's
through.
line. So it's not your line to go through construction. If you ask me, Shariji, Himali ji, shall I do clothing? Shall I do makeup art? Yes, because Veena sabka uchka hai. So if you tell me you want to do astrology, I'll tell that's not for you. So my Guruji looked at my kundli.
Okay.
When I met him like 25 years ago, over 20 years ago, he looked at it and he told me. I used to be in bank finance, as you know.
Yes, I was about to mention.
And he looked at it and he said to me, "You're going to go to spiritualism. तेरी अंदर भक्ति बहुत है. तू पूजा पाठ ठीक से करती नहीं. ठीक से कर." I mean, I was always a spiritual person as a child. I loved. So, if my mom and dad they were going to some pray, some puja. Some kind of religious activity with friends or neighbors, I will go with them. I would love to go with them. And if they want to go to a wedding or something, I will say, no, I don't want to go. Even till today, my husband will tell me, let's go to the movie. I said, no, wo TV mein dekh lo kya jana. Even till I never go to movies. I can't, it's as what you are naturally God gifted. So he told me that I will go into spiritualism when I turn, as I turn 40. I was with my Guruji since I was 24 years old. But as I turned like 34, 35, it's like chumbak ki tarah, like a magnet was pulling me towards it.
That's right.
So it depends on a person, what is meant to be for them. Not all is for everybody. And you do have certain people, they will say, okay, Sherry's doing makeup, Sherry's doing this, so she's successful, so let me be. No, first find out what you could do, what you could be successful at.
Thank you so much for mentioning this. Yes, people do that. Just by looking at other success, they just want to follow the similar path, but it doesn't suit them. तो हिमाली जी जैसे बिजनेस की बात हुई है कि some people they before they start the business, they have to focus on what date, क्या करना है, कैसे करना
Yes,
है.
what is good for them.
Right.
And this is one other thing is very important. I tell people, when you go to somebody's house, you see they have something, shrine, some good luck. Don't go and just buy it, or don't go and just do it because somebody has it. Because sometimes you don't know why that person is doing what they're doing, and you can bring it home, and that could be, instead of being positive, it could be negative. So I always advise people, go and get yourself what you're good at, what you can do, because then you can make the best in that in your life.
I have oftenly I have realized that you go to somebody's house, they have a puja room, they have big मूर्तियाँ बना रखी हैं उन्होंने, and then right away you feel like, oh, I should be having this. What do you have to say about that? वो तो भगवान जी की मूर्तियाँ हैं, तो इसमें क्या गलत होगा?
Well, there's nothing galat in it. There's nothing wrong in it.
Okay.
But you have to see what is that person praying all day? Are they doing morning, evening diya, aarti kar rahe hain, mantar kar rahe hain, kya kar rahe hain? So you just going to go on place, but if you're not willing to sacrifice that time and that moments that you're supposed to, then instead of becoming positive, it becomes negative. Remember, if you're bringing an idol or any kind of religious, you have to follow it, perform it, go through with it. Don't just bring it and put it all around the house or all around the business to bring good luck. It doesn't bring good luck. Well, it won't bring negative because it has no energy in it, but it will just be there, collecting dust.
So, आपको अगर कहीं पे भी, if you think that you have a strong feeling of buying an idol, you should not be.
No,
you have to consider.
Yeah, so at least consult what you should have, and you shouldn't have more than one. So usually, technically, people buy a lot of Ganeshjis, or what they do, they get a little Bhagwan Ganeshji, and they're, the process is very pure. Like I put it in every room, so Bhagwan will protect my family, and Bhagwan will see. Bhagwan doesn't need to be in a murti in a room to protect you. You need to be dedicated and pray for Bhagwan to protect you. Just by having a murti or just by having something in your room, it doesn't go and protect you. The thought is great, the vision is great. You can use that for meditation, will be very good. But till you don't practically do something, it doesn't come back to you.
So just now, as you have mentioned, keep meditation for the purposes of meditation. If you have idols in your room, do you think that are we even advised to have idols in any room?
Well, yes. If you shouldn't have all the Bhagwan in one place. You should have them in one place, one room, and people usually go there to meditate. And then after that, when you start to get the visualization here, and you know what you're focusing, you can close your eyes and simply see Bhagwan or the diya, the light. Then you can sit on your bed and you can start meditating. But you shouldn't have them all over the house.
Right. आपको हर कमरे में
Yes, a lot of people do, especially in the children rooms, they have it so that the children could be protected. Have your children pray before they go to sleep and teach them. That will protect them.
That's
not by,
thought,
let them watch TV, play internet, play game, and okay, I have a Bhagwan picture or a Bhagwan Murti in my kids' room. No, teach them to pray too.
Yes.
Teach them before they go to sleep. 10-20 minutes. Don't give them half an hour. It's too much for them. Build in them. 10-15 minutes. Go to the puja room. Pray before you go to sleep.
That's beautiful. I know you're a mother. You have been doing all these, tags with your son. So we also get to know कि क्या best है. Friends, this is a live program on every Thursday from 7:30 to 8 p.m. और जिसमें हम हिमाली जी के साथ बात करते हैं. And you get an opportunity to speak with Himali ji during this program because this is a live program. कुछ भी एक सवाल आप अभी पूछ सकते हैं. I know कि हमारी कुछ calls miss हो गई हैं. Please call us back. तो yes Himali ji, so अगर हम Saturn की बात कर रहे थे पहले कि change हुआ है.
Yes, today
so what
it changes.
on the daily basis, what people should start doing to just
if they're
shield?
gone into the Saturn Satsati, means into the slow period. I don't say negative or bad. It's not that bad. If you don't, take risk. If you're not a greedy person, you pray. It doesn't affect. I have said in a negative way.
Okay.
What you should do is every day. Mustard oil diya jalana chahiye. एंड आप
दोनों दिए भी जला सकते हैं,
ये
घी का
घी
भी
का
और-
और मस्टर्ड
जी।
ऑयल। मस्टर्ड ऑयल आपकी राइट में रख लेना, घी आपकी लेफ्ट में रख लेना।
ठीक है, perfect.
एंड if some people do it in front of Hanuman ji, which is perfectly fine.
Okay.
And what you do, you light the ghee diya, mustard oil diya,
जी।
and you sit and you do the mantra, your Guru mantra, your Kuldevi mantra. You do. After that, you do Hanuman Chalisa. You do the Bajrang Bali part. After you do that, you close your eyes here and give yourself willpower strong, and you imagine yourself what you want to accomplish in your life, what you want to do, and think positive. Then you will see slowly the 7 years will just go by and nothing negative will happen to you. And usually I believe Shani is a justice. It's like a judge. If you have done anything bad, it's going to come back and get you.
Himali ji, when we were kids, we get to pray every day. So Hanuman Chalisa is beautifully memorized, but this generation they don't.
But
so what
this
they should do?
generation is our responsibility. Our parents did our generation.
That's
now
right.
we're not doing. So we can't blame this generation. This is our fault. We're not doing hard enough. So you pray, and you also can wear a very good quality feroza, is a turquoise stone, and you should stay.
Who can wear turquoise?
Everybody. Turquoise, because
Okay.
it's Shani Sat Sati mein.
Okay.
And what you do Tuesday and Saturday, stay vegetarian.
Okay. और मैंने ये the reason I ask you about particularly Hanuman Chalisa, can we play on YouTube?
Oh
or
yes, you could
we
play
can
YouTube. You can also listen to it as you go into work. People spend at least an hour commuting. Listen to it on your YouTube,
Okay.
Bluetooth, headphone is on, you listen. If you're in your car, don't call anybody, listen to the bhajan.
That's right. People should be having some religious CDs भी होनी चाहिए.
Because
music
in
भी
Kali
होना
Yuga, we're
चाहिए.
supposed to pray more. And I think people are praying less and less. And then they blame it on the society, they blame it on that. Don't blame it on society, don't blame it on generation or culture or the time. Blame it on yourself if you're not teaching your kids anything. Remember, you get a little child grown, you teach him or her from the beginning how to do pray, how to put flower, how to meditate, how to do bhakti. And that child will learn as he or she grows up. Maybe they won't practice it, but you have planted the seed into them already.
That's right, Himali ji. Sometimes we feel guilty by not paying so much attention to our kids when it comes to the religion or spiritualism. We think that the time is running out. We don't have enough time. I think if we talk about time, we had enough time with our grandparents or parents to learn to understand the religion and spiritualism. But these days, kids are so busy. So
well, you make time, and
That's
this is
right.
what I've seen also in the Western culture. A lot of people now, they're making, okay, this is family time, and this is, dinner time, no cell phone. So cell phone has to be put on away, tablet, iPad, and at least spend half an hour, 45 minutes. It's not going to, nothing's going to happen. It won't be the end of the world. Nothing bad will happen. Spend that moment. As you do, spend little time, 5 minutes to pray.
That's beautiful. I know every time we talk about, और गुरुजी के पास तो कितने सारे बच्चे आते हैं.
Yes, they do. A
families
lot of
आती
kids
हैं.
comes to me, and I love children. I feel like they're our future. If we can change, the children's to a positive, it's not only better for the child itself, but it's better for the society too.
That's right. So let's come back to the business. We have to be very focused. It's just like opening a horoscope
Yes,
before you
so it's
open
very
the business.
important if you are, in a new year and you feel like you want to do a new business, and sometimes maybe business is not for you, because I have seen people, they do
Okay.
business and they've gone through all their life. I have known a very good, and I looked at his horoscope and I told him, it's not for you business. Some people is not doing business. Well, he says to me, Himali ji, when I do something for myself, it doesn't work, but I work for somebody, I make them rich, they
That's
get them
right.
very good, but what
Yes.
is it with me? So you have to see what is it for you. Are you supposed to do business? Because after a certain period, your planet changes. So maybe that 10 years or that 6 years or that 7 years is not for you to do business, but after that you can do business.
So
और इसके भी बहुत उपाय होते हैं. So if you're determined to do business and your planet tells you you can, that doesn't mean you can't do it. what puja part you can do, what mantras you can do, what stones you can wear, so
Okay.
that you could change your destiny.
All right. And what if people are stuck with their business and they want to shift to another business? How they can do that?
They should do that. It's very good if they're stuck. What puja they can do, what they need to do. They can also sell the business, or usually people get stuck selling the business.
Right.
So find out what day you open the business.
Okay.
And then from that, then there is upai. Then you will know what you have to do so that you can sell the business, so you don't go in lost.
I think the best way is if they have some spiritual person like you, they can consult and they can speak. And if they have to switch the business or they have to add on something, it should be in a proper way if they are really stuck with the business. Because I have friends, they are like, we don't want to continue, we are so stuck, it's not giving us anything in return, to kya kare?
Yeah,
And
so
they
they
have
should do
invested
that.
money in it.
Yeah, so I feel if you're in a business and you've been there and you're not getting anything back, don't, cut your loss as early as you can.
Okay.
Do all your calculation, do all your math, and cut the losses the earliest you can and just get out. It's better.
Okay.
Instead of that headache and the stress and everything that you will take. That follows with it.
That's right. All right, friends, we still have time. You can still speak with Himali ji. This is the time. This program gives you an opportunity to speak to Himali ji. Our spiritual center is located at South Richmond Hill. Address and phone number are always on the screen. So do not forget to note them down and make an appointment if you think that you have something going on in your life, and it's very important to have a spiritual person and a guru in your life. Navratri shuru ho gaye Himali ji? Gupt Navratri?
Yes, it starts from Saturday. From this Saturday, it starts Gupt Navratri. We've been telling people, if you feel you want to have Bhagwan spiritualism in your life, then you do follow. If you feel like you just want to get the benefit of it, you still can follow. It's no harm. You will always get positiveness.
Yeah, but I don't
It
think
starts
that
from Saturday.
most of the
It
people-
starts from Saturday till Sunday.
Okay, for 9 days.
9 days.
Same way we have the regular.
Yes,
Navratri.
same day, but you don't have to go in deep. You mostly will, if you can, light a ghee diya, light a mustard oil diya, do your guru mantra, do your, Kul Devi mantra, family have their mantra. You can sit and do that all night, very simple. And if you can stay vegetarian, which is great, the whole family will be good. And also that brings prosperity and happiness to the family too. Like next Thursday, we will go detail. It's
For the horoscope.
Yes,
Yes.
it's Vasant
Panchami,
Panchami, which is a
ji.
very, very auspicious day, very good for people who are having difficulty getting married, who's having difficulty with health. So that day is very good to do too.
That's great. So, all right, friends, time to go. We still have 2 minutes if you think that you have something left and you can speak to Himali ji. So, Himali ji, मेरे तो सारे questions हो गए हैं आज के लिए. I had a huge list always, but sometimes we have something in mind और फिर कुछ और आ जाता है and then we keep changing. But
I feel that the thing that I would love to see that money we discussed financially. I feel myself, if you are secure, 90% of your problem is gone. 10% we can live by. So everybody needs to be financially secured. Secure means, I don't mean greedy. You need to be in a comfortable place that financially ready.
Yes.
Get your horoscope read. See what it is lacking, why you can be, because I believe anyone and everyone could be financially good. And what they need to do so that they're okay financially, not only for themselves, but they're for their family too. So it is very important before you go out and start investing, thousands of dollars on business, and after that you lose it all. See if it's worth going into that deep before you invest all your life savings in it.
That's right, Himali ji. It's like, gambling. You start with small investment and then later you have to invest more and more, but you are not getting anything in
Yes,
return.
so then you have to know where it is to cut, what you need to do to, tie your ends and go.
That's right. I think at every stage, it's very important that we have a person to guide us and to show us the way कि ये करना है, ये नहीं करना, you shouldn't be doing. So we are very fortunate to have you in our life. You are just a call away. Himali ji, you're just a text away. We'll just text you and
Well,
there
modern
is
technology has brought each other closer. It doesn't matter how far we are, but technology has brought us closer to each other.
That's right. So इसके साथ ही फिर अपने
Thank you. I
viewers
want
से
to wish you all a very, very happy weekend and hope to see you next week. Bye-bye.
which frees our mind of all emotional shackles and temptations and guides us towards enlightenment and peace. Himali Spiritual Center is the gateway to liberation from pain, misery and suffering. Here, through religion, meditation, yoga, worship and gem therapy, all troubles are treated. Himali Spiritual Center, 718 887